What's going on, guys? So this is the rear bumper off of my 2014 Chevy Silverado. This is, I guess you could say, this is a part 2 to the video that covers repairing holes in steel bumper hole repair. Okay, so if you saw my other video, you know that you saw what I had. Well, the JB Weld steel stick that I used, which is this stuff here, okay, even though I had it mixed properly, I don't think it adhered because this surface wasn't properly prepared, and I was trying to not have to paint my bumper. So I took the bumper off the truck, and this video is not about removing the bumper from your truck. This video is about the bumper itself. In a nutshell, to remove the bumper off of the truck, you can see you got these here, these here, this and this one here. Essentially, I think there's 6 bolts to hold the bumper on. Right here, these two, and then this one goes leaf spring hanger right here. Same thing on the other side. Okay, so this video is also, oh, I left my Sharpie out here. This video is not about removing the plastic. Okay, I've already shot a video on that, but you can see what I did here. There was a little clip in here that I had to on the underside that I had to cut off. So I just threw in like zip ties, and that's now held in place. It still turns, but once it's in place, it'll be fine. I went through and let's just, for the lack, we'll just say I armor-rolled all this plastic. That's why it actually looks a lot better than it did when it came off. So in a nutshell, what I did is I wire brushed a nice little area around the sensor. Okay, and if you saw my other video, you saw that I had it sanded on this side. Okay, because essentially the way it boils down is these sensors are too small for the existing holes. So I had to fill them with JB Weld steel stick. Then I had to drill out the appropriate size for these only. Let me see. I don't know how well you can see that, but that's essentially what it looks like. I was contemplating whether or not I wanted to put the sensors on before or after I install the bumper. See, when I just lifted that up, because this isn't cured yet. Oh, I contemplated putting these on after the bumper was installed, or do I want to put these on before the bumper's installed? And you can see I've got 2 pieces of flex right here. So the way it works is I've got this one and this one are in one piece of flex, and you can see there's a flex there, but that's fine. That's going to be covered up by the license plate. Okay, this piece here, and then I've got this one and this one and another piece of flex. And like I said, so I got all the flexes all right here. I got it all coiled up and everything. I'm gonna leave the bumper here because, like I said, it's not cured yet. And you can see I got a little bit of a gap here. I'm not too worried about that. But anyway, so what I did is after I did this and I sanded it and I drilled it out, I was really worried when I drilled it because it's like drilling through drywall. It was really, really soft, but these are actually pretty solid. They're in here pretty good. So I came through and I knocked these in with a rubber mallet, just ever so gently. So, and then I ran the flex loom. You can see it right here, and it's right here. It's all coiled up. So, fortunately, it won't be too terribly bad when I go to do the install. When I go to put the bumper back on my truck. But I'm going to leave it out here. I'm going to let it cure. If you know anything about any kind of spray paint, it could be dry in 30 minutes, but it takes about a week for it to cure. So yeah, I wire wheeled all around here on all these. Okay, I was able to wire wheel inside here and inside here. I just got a wire brush, and I just wire brushed this, and I wire brushed this one. I put the steel stick in there, the putty, after I mixed it up. And then I drilled it with the pilot hole, and that's when I got really worried about how I was going to drill and how I was going to hold up. But I went through with my uni-bit, and I took it really slow, and I drilled it out to the proper size. Once that was all good to go, once I verified that the sensors fit in the holes, I went ahead and I put, I think, 2 coats of primer on here and like 4 coats of the Rust-Oleum bed liner spray on here. Now I'm going to do the same thing with my front bumper, because I'm going to be installing sensors in the front bumper. But there were no existing sensors, so I won't have the same issue that I had here. So in a nutshell, what this video is primarily about is it's kind of a part 2 of repairing your steel bumper, okay, which is what I did. I repaired the steel bumper, and I coated it with some bed liner spray, and I actually think it looks really good. And like I said, I installed the sensors. There's a little bump there. The only thing that the biggest issue I had with the Rust-Oleum bed liner spray is originally I bought 2 cans. I used about maybe a third to a quarter of one of the cans for work in my bed of my truck. So when I came over here to finish off that can, I have it upright, it's not spraying, so I had to invert the can to get it to spray, and that was really awkward. But so I finished off that can, and I did it with a second can, and then I was flipping it over, and I was checking it out, and that's when I got some marks right here because of where it had touched on the sawhorse. So I went through and I got another can, because I killed both cans, and I just and you can see what it looks like now. I might shoot another video after the bumper is actually installed on the truck. But yeah, like I was saying, in a nutshell, you got to remove the bumper from the truck. You have 8 bed bolts. You have to remove the 2 that are closest to the bumper, and of course they're all in the frame rail, and then the remaining 3 that are in the frame, you just need to loosen those, and you have to prop your bed up a bit. And fortunately, I had my neighbor come over and give me a hand, and I those 2 that needed to be removed, I just had them loose, but he removed them, and we were able to get the bumper out. And so that was last weekend. Today is Monday, so this weekend I just went through and I had it all sanded down for the JB weld. But this weekend I went through and I primed it, 2 coats of primer and like 4 coats of this, and I'm just gonna let it cure. Fortunately, I'm in a decent enough neighborhood that, and besides, I'll get notifications if someone's walking up here, because I got Ring floodlights and Ring doorbell. So anyways, that's my video for now. If this video did help you, or if you know someone that's got to do a project like this or something similar, go ahead and share the video with them. And like I say in all my videos, at the end of my video, if you're interested in the next video I've got coming out, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I have no specific topic that I cover, but I cover a lot of different stuff. So until next time, that's it for now. All right, thank you. Goodbye.